Man, oh man, we made it to part six. I was riding really high on part four and five, and so this one seemed like a little bit of a disappointment. It seems like it's more tonally in line with Fast 10, which was the only one I had seen previously. It's sillier. They're more superhuman than they were in the last ones. There's less like emotional consequences. Like Paul Walker goes to prison and just pops back out, and it's like no big deal really. It's kind of fun. Like we get a little cameo from the guy that was in part four or whatever, and like um, it's kind of a fun scene. I didn't hate any of the Paul Walker prison stuff. I just feel like it would have been handled in a more personal, like emotional way in part four or five. Vin Diesel gets shot in the shoulder by the woman he loves, and he's just like fine. Like it doesn't cause him to have any self doubts. He doesn't have to have a conversation with Paul Walker about it or anything where they express like their deep seated doubts about the future. And they kind of do that in the other, at least four and five. But no, he can't display any emotional vulnerability in this movie. He's not vulnerable at all. Even even physically, you can shoot him in the shoulder, and he'll still be flexing that shoulder in the very next scene. Um, I don't know. I liked it for what it was, but it felt more kind of like how I liked the third one for what it was, and less like how I genuinely enjoyed part four and five. So I'm losing the wind in my sails a little bit, but I'm still interested in part seven. I also love that they looked at this franchise and they were like, you know what this needs? Another muscly bald man with a massive ego. Let's bring in Jason Statham.